Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I'm Marco D'Angelo, a.k.a. Dr. Marco. Today, we're going to have a little therapy session with our normal host, Kelly Stewart. Kelly, I don't know how you're smiling today. We're taping this on Wednesday. You would have had a nice Valentine's Day gift.
To myself, maybe like to like Hawaii or Bora Bora.
And, you're known. Let's do a little backstory on you first. I mean, your claim to fame whenever you burst onto the scene was that three-team money line parlay. What year was that? No, I mean, it's been
2012.
2012. I know Kansas State was involved in that, of course.
Yeah, Rutgers and Oregon State actually to beat UCLA. It was a really fun.
For people, Kelly loves the dogs, but she'll take the dogs to bark hard. She'll take them money line, throw a parlay. What was that first parlay that you cashed?
It paid 85 to 1.
85 to 1.
So it was a nice little ticket. Plus, I bet all these games straight as well. So on top of it, you had a nice little payday.
Those are fun. Last night, you had another one of those in action. Some big dogs that you went out there. They were all plus 300 or more.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing the show. I do a CBS Sports HQ show online every single day at 3 o'clock. And Matt Mayer, who is our producer, is a big Penn State guy. And I always joke with him that I love to fade him and stuff like this. And so he goes, "You do not like Penn State tonight." He goes, "They're going to win." And I'm like, "You just mushed my bet." You know what I mean? I'm texting him in between commercial breaks. But I started looking at it and I'm like, I really think this is kind of a letdown spot for Michigan. Pat Chambers in the hot seat, whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a hottie threesome because I already liked Louisville and I already liked LSU. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I haven't done one all basketball season. I'm just going to play this. I think all three of these teams have a shot to win these games. And sure enough, LSU, all the way down the stretch, maybe got lucky with that one. I'll take it. Penn State looked good early. I was looking at Louisville back and forth, and it was, I had it circled. Penn State is going to be the one that screws me in this game. And I was texting Mayer, "I hate your team." And he's like, "Calm down. They got this. I told you I had a call to action to the alumni." And like, "You guys need to get to this game. Pat Chambers is going to get fired." And it was just, again, I had them circled. At that point in time, I was leaving my house. I was going to go to the UNLV game with John Murray from the Westgate, Sammy P. from VSiN. And I was like, you know what? This is going to be fun. I'm going to, we're going to go out after this. And I had already started mentally counting money in my mind.
The third leg was the Louisville against Duke.
Yeah.
And they were up 23 at one point?
Penn State, I thought, was going to blow it there at the end. So I walk in to the bar right next to the basketball arena. John Murray and one of his other managers go to the game because, of course, they want to be there at tip. And I'm like, I don't care. This is what I care about right now. And so Sammy P. and I are sitting there, and I'm like, Penn State's going to screw me. Penn State's going to screw me. It's like, calm down. Because, yes, Louisville was up still at this point almost 20 points. And so we weren't even watching it nothing. So we get Penn State over with. Sammy P. says, turn on the game. Tell the bartender, turn on the game. I'm like, can't we just watch the terrible UNLV game? I don't want to watch this game. His brother messages him some crazy stuff about how Duke was going to come back and win, and I'm, sending him not very nice photos of the middle finger, and trying to have a good time with it. But there was a point where I definitely felt sick to my stomach, even up double digits, that I was going to lose this game.
And it was very entertaining on Twitter last night afterwards, and everybody saying, "Why didn't you hedge some of that out?"
There's so many different dynamics to hedging. So this is my thing, and VR actually, and I started this a long time ago. I actually am probably going to get in trouble for saying this, but I used to use the hashtag "hedging is for pussies." Because why? I've already got LSU in the bank. I already hit them straight up, and I took them second half and money line. I already hit Penn State first half, game, second half, and money line. At that point in time, that is my hedge. It's a $100 bet. The hottie threesome, three-team money line parlay is a $100 bet.
Which was bringing back, by the way, how much?
$7,600. So almost $7,700. So it was at the point where I was like, you know what? This is a $100 bet. I'm going to let this ride. Again, Louisville up 23, even when they're up 14, and I'm looking, and I have a couple of different outs that I can bet at, and you can get $300, maybe $500 in game. But you've got to get it right at the timeouts. You've got to be on it. You've got to be clicking refresh, and you've really got to be diligent about it. And at no point in time was I really thinking that Louisville was going to lose this game. Again, I knew that they were going to make me sweat, but to actually lose that game, the moment I knew they were going to lose that game was right after they reversed the charge call, and I was like, all right. And at that point in time, how am I supposed to hedge? How do I get down $4,000 with less than a minute left?
Well, I wouldn't have hedged that much with the position you're in, but I would have locked in just a little bit of some kind of profit for sure. When they were down that much, you'd Duke on the, for the game, money line had to be, awesome.
I heard plus 1,500 at a lot of different shops, and that's if your outs are offering it. I actually was told by a couple other people, hey, it got turned off with 8 minutes left at this book, and this book. So, it's all relative. Doing it again, I probably still wouldn't hedge, and I'm going to get a lot of grief for that, just like I have, And then I had somebody else tell me that I was "quote unquote" greedy for taking them on the money line to begin with. I still don't feel better.
You don't feel better?
I mean, I should, but
you should. Hey, with Dr. Marco, it's free. You could have went and spent $100 an hour with the, psychiatrist. So, therapy.
What are you going to do, guys? What are you going to do?
Hey, if you like these kind of videos, fun videos, telling bad beats, telling stories around Vegas, it's the slow time of the year at WagerTalk as far as us doing all the videos, the basketball and everything, and baseball's coming up. Even less time here. We have more time to do videos. If you like these kind of videos, comment on this video. Tell us what you want to see. If you like this, we'll do more of them. Torture Kelly. It's fun. I enjoy that. That's it, guys. We'll be back with more here at WagerTalk.com. Dr. Marco, check it out.
Dr. Marco. Can't.